Before this video starts, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also turn on all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I upload. Why is my child in a corner? Cinder? Cinder? Hello? Hello? Okay. Don't respond to me. That's fine. You know, it's not like I'm your mother or anything. How did books get up here? Were books always on this table?
See me, then I can't see her.
Cinder, I can see you.
Oh.
I literally just stood here for a couple minutes saying your name. Come
Did
out
you?
from the come out from the corner, please. Can you get out? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, be careful, please. Be careful. Don't do that. Why were you in the corner?
Totally wasn't stalking you.
That's a little weird, but okay.
You're my mom, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. But what have you been up to today?
Nothing much. Just wandering.
Wandering? Have you been going places without supervision again?
No, just around the castle.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you say. You're just yep, you're just gonna follow me around. Okay. I'm going to go check my mailbox.
Okay. Whee.
Alright. Oh god, did you fly? Oh, you did. Okay. Hey, do not look at my mailbox. Okay, nothing. I'm so used to there being, like, mail every time I come down here. Now there's just not.
Cause, I don't know why.
Come with me, because there's actually something that I was made aware of. Okay, you zoom in.
Yeah, where are we going?
We're gonna go take a walk.
Where?
Down to the tavern, because I think I need to move something. Right, because, yeah, they did move the community food chest, so I do need to move this down to where the actual community food chest is. Okay. What? You're just waiting for me? Community food chest, please don't take all. Okay, so I'm adding all of this in here. And then where can I put potatoes? Ah, okay, it looks like there was already some potatoes here. So I'll put these in here. So that way it's more fully stocked.
I had to go home.
Why do you have to go home? Which
No
home?
particular Nether.
The Nether. Why are we going back to the Nether?
I'm going back to the Nether. You don't have to.
Okay, but like, why are you saying that you have to go back to the Nether?
I'm not supposed to be in your overworld.
Why?
I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why? Okay, then I'll take you back to the Nether then. We can actually go to the portal from here. So just telepath to me whenever I get over there, okay? In the Nether you go.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Hey! Okay, so are you supposed to just be in your bedroom or
Just in the house.
just in the lab? Okay. You're not gonna tell me why you're supposed to be in here?
No.
Why?
Because I'm choosing to be in here.
Are you choosing to be in here? Because you said that you had to be in here. So are you choosing or did you have to be here?
Oh no, oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? Why are you running? Cinder? Why are you running? What happened?
I don't want to talk to other mom.
What do you mean you don't want to talk to... Why don't you want to talk to your mom?
No particular reason.
Okay, you know what? Go in your bedroom and then I'll talk to your mom.
You want to see when I bring the show and tell?
Okay.
I went on an adventure.
Oh, this is cute. I like this. Yeah, definitely bring this to show and tell. I like that. Do you know when the next show and tell is? I mean, the next...
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
It's every Tuesday.
Oh, right. Every Tuesday. I forgot. Okay.
I also found this on my adventure.
Your adventure with who?
Kaya.
Okay, you went with Kaya. That's good. So sit here and then wait for me to talk to your mom.
Okay.
Stay in here. Let's go find where she is. Where is she? Oh, hello.
Hey, I need to speak with you.
Yeah, I was just about to come and find you. Cinder's acting weird. They were in the overworld with me, but I just brought them back here because they said that they needed to come back here, and then they saw you wake up, and then... Yeah.
Let's go away from his bedroom a little bit.
Okay.
I wanted to discuss with you how to go about how we wanted to do a punishment for Cinder, because for now, I have him just grounded to the lab.
Uh-huh.
Because if Kaya did not have a totem of undying, Kaya would be dead because of Cinder.
I'm sorry, what?
Cinder is still using his lava bucket shenanigans and placed it down by Kaya when we were in his bedroom, and Kaya was not prepared for it and had to use a totem of undying to withstand it. So that had Melody instantly panicking and running over here, and that had me panicking. So not only, and he also smacked Advisor Fang with his sword, like how he smacked me previously and we told him to stop smacking people with his sword. So he's very much... I need him to be able to defend himself and to have, like, the will to fight, especially if he wants to be a knight. However, there's something going wrong because he is instead just, intentional or not, putting people into harm's way rather than protecting.
Yeah, he did pull the lava bucket thing with me when we were here in your chest room. While looking to create a, telepass for Florian. I wasn't that hurt by it, though. I had my armor on, I was fully geared up and everything. I only lost about, like, 3 hearts from that, but... Yeah, no, definitely. If that happened and Kaya needed to use the Totem of Undying, then...
Yeah, and this, like, because I know of his little habits... I carry splash potions of fire resistance, I carry regeneration. Cautions. However, Kaya, which I wasn't very smart on her part, but at the same time, I guess she didn't expect to get injured inside the building, did not have her armor on. So by the time I grabbed the splash potion from my pocket, it had only been a second or two, and I tossed it, and as I tossed it, she fell over and the totem activated.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, no. Did you ground him right then and there? Like, is there like an actual punishment in place, or did you want to talk to me about it first?
I wanted to talk to you about it. I immediately said you are grounded. You are staying here. I did not want him going to the overworld, because if he is having the habit of putting down lava buckets and setting people on fire, I figured he does not need to be in the realm where a majority of people are not resistant.
Right.
So right now it was just to keep him in the nether, especially until I had a chance to talk with you and figure out what we wanted to do about it. Because he does have the show and tell with his school coming up, and I know he's looking forward to it, so I don't want to take that away from him. Because he's like, he spent time picking out his object and everything, but like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we'll definitely think about something. Obviously, the grounding didn't work because he was just in the overworld with me, and I didn't know he wasn't supposed to be there. What do you think? I mean, a grounding, him not being able to like leave the lab except for only on a Tuesday, which is when daycare happens, or school happens.
Yeah.
Or
We can
like
do that. He can only. Do we want to do it where he can only leave if he's accompanying
by
you
an
or
adult?
me, or do we want to? Well, we could maybe do by an
Oh
adult.
my god, that scared me. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I just remembered. That was like, oh, okay, never mind. That scared me. No. I think it should be they should only be able to leave. Jesus. They should only be able to leave with a trusted adult. So like you, me, Melody, or Morgan. I just want to limit them, basically.
Okay, and it cannot hit with like just yeah. Do we want to keep this as like maybe like a week punishment, or I will say I had him hand over the bucket of lava. I did exchange it for a flint and steel, because if he is placing it down because he's feeling cold, I don't want him to feel cold.
Okay.
So I did give him a flint and steel, but that obviously isn't going to instantly spread out around his feet into people surrounding him like the lava bucket does when you dump the bucket out.
Yeah, I definitely think the flint and steel is a better way to go about it. Has to be careful where he uses that in the overworld though, because I do believe it could burn down. It could burn something down, but
I don't think he ever uses them in the overworld, does he? I feel like I've only seen him lava bucket people in the nether.
yeah, I think it's only been another. I think we should definitely restrict access to lava buckets though. Like he shouldn't be using them at all.
I can move them. Yeah, I can move them into my bedroom. I already moved all the wither skulls I had access to. I've moved my ink crystals. It's all in our bedroom.
Right.
I also had him get into his ender chest and give me the wither materials that he had in there, because I had already confiscated materials from his bedroom and pufferfish. And then he let me know he had more, and so I had him give that up as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that's a good idea. We should just, I think personally he should not have access to lava buckets anymore. So definitely just like default, like just you're never gonna have them again. Like you can use the flint and steel, like that's it. And then definitely just like the rest of this week probably. Say that, hey, you can only leave with a trusted adult, and then someone will have to take him to daycare, which I can still do tomorrow if you would prefer me to do that. But yeah, I definitely limit his access to the overworld. And do you want him to stay in the lab, or do we just want him to limit his access to just like the nether so he can walk around the nether? But
I don't want him to be, I don't know, it's hard. Traditionally, when he's not grounded, I view him as it's okay for him to explore the nether. I prefer if he's going to leave like the lived in areas to have people with him, but I'm okay with him like going to the shops and everything by himself. So since this is like a grounding, I kind of do want to restrict him a bit more.
Okay, so then
So
he can.
he has to have a trusted adult to leave the lab itself.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
And I'll see about.
Oh.
I had given Kaya fire resistant potions and everything, so I think maybe if Kaya's watching him in the Nether, I need to try to enforce with her not to drink it when she feels like she needs it, but to just always be under its effect.
Yeah, basically. Just always have that ready. Yeah, we can definitely talk to Kaya about that. I believe I need to speak with Kaya already today, but...
Oh, there's one more thing. This doesn't involve Cinder. I was with Kaya and Cinder yesterday, and we returned to the lab before the whole incident occurred. Morgan and Melody were here, and it seems Melody informed Morgan of a bit of the plan that you informed me, and so they're wanting to eventually kind of have a meeting between the four of us.
Right.
About that whole situation.
So what was Morgan's thought of it?
We didn't speak of it.
Oh.
We had Kaya, we had the children around, Thing was around, Ukari was around, we didn't speak of it. It was just the thing, I forget the words, but I knew what they were referring to.
Okay.
It was just that we wanted to have a proper discussion between everybody.
Of course. So they can, yeah, whenever they're available, we can have a discussion about that. Okay, do you want to go talk to Cinder now?
We can. I let him know that his actions were extremely bad and could have resulted in Kaya never coming back and never being able to spend time with him. I don't really know what else to say regarding it.
He's out of his room. I just saw him. Hey, you! I can see you! I can see you walking down the stairs! I can see you... Cinder, I can see you turning the... Cinder. I saw you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You can't do this. It's not like you can do that, okay? So I saw you and know I saw you. Whatever. So we had a discussion about what were you going to do about your grounding that you didn't want to tell me about. So what's going to happen is you're going to be grounded for the rest of the week. You'll still be able to go to school tomorrow. I will come here, get you, and bring you there. And then I will drop you off and pick you up in an hour like we usually do. And then you will come straight back to the Nether. And then you will stay here. And you can only leave the lab, aka just this vicinity, the lab, with a trusted adult. AKA...
So that would be...
Yep.
Yeah. Either us, or Melody, or Morgan.
What about Kaya?
Being as this occurred because you did something very bad to Kaya, I'm gonna let her have a little bit of a break right now. Regarding watching over you.
But Auntie Melody and Morgan are always busy. So I'll be trapped in here all week.
You won't be trapped in here all week. I will be around this week. I'll be here. You can leave with me if you would like, but still you have to be with someone. You can't just leave with Florian.
So how
Not
normally
even
you're
to the
able
Winter
to
Kingdom
leave?
again?
Hmm?
No. No. So so how normally it's okay if you kind of to go to the castle or go to the town by yourself. You can't do that this week. Even just going across the bridge to the castle, you need to be accompanied. To leave the building, you need to be accompanied by one of the 4 adults.
Oh.
Listen, Cinder, we have to put some sort of like punishment in place. What happened wasn't okay. And I think you already know that. And you know how serious it could have ended up. Because if Kaya didn't have the Totem of Undying, then Kaya wouldn't be around anymore.
I understand.
Okay. And from now on...
So,
Oh, go ahead.
no more lava buckets. I will be taking the lava buckets out of the storage room, so you won't have access to them anymore. I'll let you keep your flint and steel. However, just be mindful with it, especially in the overworld, so you don't actually give it.
No, it's okay. He can have it. He can have it. I walked too close. It's okay.
He didn't place it on you.
No, he didn't place it on me. I just got too close to it.
Okay. And do not smack people with your sword anymore.
So I can smack people with my hand?
Until you graduate from night training, I do not want you to see you pulling out your weapon and smacking people, even if they're geared up or not.
Okay.
Because you hit and then you lava bucketed Kaya afterwards. You gotta have more concern over the damage you might cause to other people. You want to be a knight, right?
Yes.
Knights are there to protect people. And as a royal Nathanian heir, you are supposed to protect your kingdom. You are here to protect, not cause harm. And smacking people with your sword and lighting them on fire causes harm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're trying to become a knight and I assume you want to go between both of us for knight training, especially in the overworld. You have to remember that people in the overworld, elves, like me, like your mom, are a little bit more vulnerable to things like fire and lava and getting hit with your sword, which is overpowered in itself because we don't have access to that stuff like you do. We don't have access to your materials, to your armor, to everything. Okay?
Okay.
You have to be mindful with what you do and who you hit.
How come Florian didn't get in trouble for going to the Winter Kingdom by herself?
Wait, what's the Winter Kingdom?
Florian, I did speak to Florian about it. Florian, while I was upset about Florian doing that without permission, Florian was there. Even if she did not go with them, Florian ultimately was there with Kaya, and there's Lucario, and there was Max. There was an abundance of knights, so Florian should not have done that. And I made sure Florian was aware of that, and I did scold them. It's not something I'm going to ground them over, because they did not cause harm to other people by doing that.
I also did talk to Florian a little bit about that, I believe. And they understand that they should have been with someone at all times. But we just want to make sure that you understand the seriousness of what could have happened and that you don't make that mistake. Because believe me, you don't want to live with that. It's not fun to live with something like that. Even if it was by mistake.
Okay.
But you have full reign over the lab, and you can do stuff here. You still have, you know, the kids safe lab, the enchantment room, the storage room. You still have 3 layers of lab you can explore and walk around, and your little hidey hole and stuff like that.
How do you know about that?
I was here when Karma showed it to you.
She was.
I was literally here. But yeah, no. You have your training room still. You can train in your training room. If you want to continue, like we said, we're trying to give Kaya a little bit of a break from you since that happened, but if you want to resume your night training with Kaya for your crossbow, then you can do that after your grounding is over at the end of the week. Which will be on what day? Sunday or Friday?
We can do Friday.
Yeah, it'll be on Friday. So it's a 4-day grounding.
When am I allowed to get training with Fang?
That's something you have to...
Fang just returned back to the kingdom, so let him get settled back in. He got his honey from Kaya, so he's good on that.
Fang
but,
returned?
I'm not sure if it's public knowledge or not yet,
Okay.
so keep it between us for now. But whenever I came to the lab yesterday with Kaya and Cinder, when Melody and Moore were here, he was with them, and Morgan was showing him around how the kingdom has changed since he's been gone.
Alright. Well, yeah. We'll keep that hush-hush then. I won't say anything about that.
Yeah, it might not be a secret. I'm unsure.
Okay. But yeah, no. Just... No, 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 no.
He shouldn't have any wither skulls.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what he was doing, but it scared me that he just put soul sand down like that.
Yeah,
I was making a new friend.
You know what? You know what? Give me the hood. There's your new friend.
Ah.
But is there anything that you need or want? Cinder?
It doesn't feel much of a punishment if I get full range of the lab.
Do you want me to restrict you to your
No.
bedroom in the
Yeah,
No.
like, do you want that? I mean, we can, like...
I
Never mind.
can lock this door and you can only stay in here, or you can go through your tunnel to the kitchen to get food.
I mean, yeah, like, do you want that?
No.
But you're...
I know you didn't intend to nearly kill Kaya. I know that was not your intention. It's just... So we didn't want to be too harsh with it. We just need you to be more mindful of how your actions can affect other people.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
But is there anything you want and or need before, you know, your grounding officially begins?
I would say it's already begun, being as
That's
I
fair.
told him not to leave yesterday, and he did leave anyways. That's
Mhm.
a separate matter.
Yeah, I have no control over that one, buddy. You didn't listen, so... But okay, if there's nothing else that you need and or want, then... your grounding continues. Okay.
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 Have you spoken to Kana more about Florian's lessons?
No, I haven't spoken to Kano more about that. I haven't caught Kano recently. But I believe it's just... I believe that it'll be okay and that he'll be okay with doing it. I was thinking if we go through with the plan, that we would have the elven ball at the cathedral instead of the normal ballroom.
The cathedral is very pretty.
It is very pretty and it is very big. It would be better. It's a more open space than the elven ballroom. And with the elven castle being as it is, we really couldn't do much renovations to it without, you know, tearing down half of the castle. And I was not prepared to do that.
The kitchen. I noticed that whenever I was at the Elven Castle with you before, the food in the kitchen is a little bit lacking.
Well,
Would
yes.
you like me to restock your kitchen a little bit?
I mean, it would be good, yes. I was cooking and adding to the community of food chest that is now at the bakery. So there is a bunch of food there if people are in need, and I did contribute to it. I made a bunch of stuffed pumpkins. But if you have any meat, that would be greatly appreciated, because right now we are strictly vegetarian, and I need a burger.
I can definitely see about that. I had taken the chance last night.
Ooh, what is this?
I was in the overworld. Oh, it is the dragon skeleton.
Syrax the Destroyer?
Yeah, it's been here probably way longer than the castle has been.
Wow, okay. That's big dragon. I did not know that there were dragons in the Nether.
I haven't spotted a dragon here since I've been alive, so...
I haven't looked around the Nether much, honestly.
Oh, sorry. I have such a bad habit of closing gates behind me.
To be fair, I was looking around. Oh, I have regen here.
There's a beacon in place.
Oh, okay.
And then, there's the little memory plate, for Gabe. And then after...
Sorry, I just read the sign.
Yeah. After Sylph moved away from the Nether and moved to the overworld, Sylph was the one that was like growing most of our plants because she was so connected to them and everything and making our food. So prior to Lillian arriving to the castle grounds,
Not the jerky.
this was our
Not the
we were
jerky.
living off of jerky rations.
Not the jerky again, please. I swear you'll get better food.
Okay, the fridge in the lab is much better stocked now. There is jerky in the fridge.
Oh.
But there's other stuff as well.
Ooh, this is a beautiful house.
It's Lillian's and Lucario's family's house.
Ooh, I want to be Snoop. I want to be nosy, but I won't be nosy.
You can't just go into their home.
I know, I won't be
Maybe-
nosy. I won't be nosy, but it's so pretty from the outside.
It is very pretty. Do you want me to ask if they want to show us around their home?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Although I was going to talk to you about something more of like a personal, like, princess matter more than anything, though. Random chicken in the Nether.
There's a couple.
Random chickens in the Nether. Hello.
Do we want to talk about it at the castle, or do you want to go to the lab? Oh, an egg. Give it.
You can go to the castle. By the way, did Morgan ever kick you out of your room?
I think she did. We can go see. We can go see what's come about of my bedroom.
Your bedroom wasn't quite nice. I remember it.
It's not like I really used it much.
That's fair, because you do have the lab.
Yeah, as soon as the lab was constructed, I don't really sleep or rest too often, so it wasn't really necessary. Yeah, it looks like, I'm not sure whose bedroom this is, but I think it might be, I don't know whose bedroom this is, to be honest. They don't have a name on the sign out here. It's somebody's though.
It's somebody's.
I wonder what the upstairs is now.
I have no idea. Wait.
It like you should have been in here since the renovation's completed.
Like halfway through.
But yeah, this is the grand. This is the ballroom, Morgan's throne.
Ooh, so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to sit. I shall not, though.
You have your own throne.
I do.
But yeah, the renovations were honestly they're great.
Yeah, they are. This is amazing. This is really good. Suggestion, do not leave your important books out and about because people have taken them from our library. That's why we have a private one now for our important documents.
I don't even put my own research journals in my lab library. I keep those in the bedroom.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I went into the library once looking for one of our law books and they were just gone. So
I need to get a copy of the Netherian laws. I want to have a copy in my lab.
We do have a copy of the Elven laws in a book. It's just the Knight's Handbook, but it does list all of our laws and the punishments for those laws. It's just there's not anything official written out throughout like different like books, if that makes sense.
Maybe
if-
I'll do my job as a princess consort and write one.
Yeah, maybe I should do my job as a princess and actually write one out. But if we did write one out, it would be in Old Elven, Eileen language, which is how they are supposed
Can I
to be.
modernize it? It wouldn't be an official, you know, it's for the kids.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Melody wants to continue like specific traditions, because if we did, it would be in the old Elven language of like Eileen, I believe it's called. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I can help you with writing that book then, because I don't know the old Elven language.
It's okay, but we can definitely look into it, and see how Melody wants it written out. But I just consult with her on these things sometimes, just because like I've been princess for 5 years, sure, but I haven't written any big laws into effect yet, so.
You've been on the throne longer than she was, correct?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I haven't written in any laws or anything like that, so I don't know, like, if there's, like, specific protocols, because I haven't had to do it, you know?
Yeah.
There is one law people do
I
want
just feel
banished, though.
like- Oh, what law?
It's the Elytra law.
Well, you're captain of your guard. Perished to an Elytra, or due to an Elytra, so I know it feels like a smart move. However, maybe if you do lax that rule, it could come with the condition that they have to undergo training, like flight training, potentially. So you don't risk another citizen
Right.
suffering that same fate.
Right, but Elytras are also, I feel like they're rare. I don't even have one. I couldn't even find an end city the one time I went. So.
You know how I mentioned how yesterday I took the time to explore the overworld
Yeah.
a bit? I
Ooh.
visited a sky island.
Oh. Interesting.
And there was an Elytra.
You have an Elytra?
Yes, and obviously I don't need it, so it's banned in your kingdom. Man.
Listen. Listen. It's yeah. I want it, but I shouldn't have it because I'm princess.
My intentions with it is I was going to safe keep it and then maybe gift it at some point as a possibility. However,
Right.
I am I'm been very much, I feel like I have not helped the Elven Kingdom much as your wife and as princess consort. So I do want to step up more into my role.
Yeah. That makes
And
sense.
so if we want to try to rework the Elytra rules and have they have to undergo training. Like I plan to have the kids undergo training with their wings
Mm-hmm.
to ensure that their wings are healthy and that they know how to use them properly so they don't get themselves in bad situations. So maybe I can kind of rework what I'm gonna do with them to work for Elytra users as well.
Oh, where are they? Why do I have another brick? Ah! What the heck? Cinder?
You were gonna keep walking and you wouldn't have seen me.
Where'd your mom go?
To the map.
The map? Cinder, come back. Come back. Come back.
He was with me, and we had Lucario and Nurse Florian there too.
Oh, okay.
Did you put the wall back?
Yeah, I put the wall back.
Can I have my box?
The box that you gave me? Oh, telepasses. I assume this is what you're talking about.
Oh, look at that! It took many years, but we've both stolen each other's walls now.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't either.
What did you just do?
But was that that better not have been your telepasses?
My bowl.
Your bowl? Don't give us your bowl so we don't have to make new ones every time I cook you soup.
Oh, oopsie.
I can't go in.
Do you want to?
No. I'll get hurt if I do.
I was gonna give you a potion.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna just have you hop in.
Yeah, I just think it's risky.
Mama.
Hello?
Florian.
Oh, hi. What'd you send me? I can't read it.
That is very true. We're gonna go to the overworld. Would you like to come with us?
I was gonna go with Captain Lucario to the... What was it?
The
Hello.
Knights area. Like
That
the Knights
place.
Go
Guild.
do that then. Go do that then.
Mm-hmm.
And then if
But-
they do want to meet back up with us, Lucario, can you send me a missive since
Yes.
Florian won't do it?
Alright.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure I had permission before I took them anyway.
Yeah, no, you have
Yeah,
permission.
Alrighty.
That one isn't grounded, so.
No, it's just this one.
Mm.
By the way, if they try to pull a fast one on you and ask them to escort you anywhere, don't do it.
Yeah, I won't.
What? Did I what?
No, not you, not you.
Oh,
Your brother. Your brother.
I already told Lucario
Oh.
that Cinder's grounded.
Okay,
He's
good.
like,
Mhm.
he's not allowed to leave.
Okay.
You're just sharing it with everyone.
Yeah, we are.
Well, yes, because you guys are little liars.
Okay.
I don't lie.
I don't think we should be outright calling our children
you told
liars.
Me Lillian gave you permission to go to the Winter Kingdom, and I know.
Yeah,
that was
she
not
did
true.
the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, she took me with her. I was in the kitchen.
Okay. I don't think we should be outright calling our children liars, but
I don't lie.
more of permission asking, more of letting us know what's happening needs to be going on. More communication, okay?
Oh. Okay.
Mhm. And if you need to, I can go over with you on how to read and write common if you would like a little bit more. So that way you can at least somewhat understand if someone sends
I
you a
thought
missive.
I was gonna do that with.
Well, you
Kano,
are.
just like Kano.
You are, but it's better to still get a head jump on it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Was I supposed to do it today?
No, you're okay. You're fine.
Well, if he's available today, then.
Then you can always ask, but it doesn't need to be.
Okay.
But anyway, have fun.
Okay.
Won't be long. Are you coming
Bye,
too, Autumn?
Mama.
Yes.
Bye, Mother.
Bye
Bye.
Bye-bye.
They didn't say bye to me.
Bye, big brother.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll visit you later and give you cookies.
Yay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I was trying to go to the Netherian portal, but
It's labeled as overworld portal, and then the Elven one's labeled as Elven Nether portal.
oh, I do have it. I'm just dumb. Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
I'm just gonna send a missive really quickly.
Eggs.
I did send a missive to Kaya just in case.
Okay.
The fog doesn't like me.
The fog doesn't like you. Oh! Oh! Ma'am?
I'm not in the throne seat.
I know. Oh, he got stuck on the stairs. Okay.
Our little princess.
Our little princess. Kaya doesn't have anything to speak with me about.
I take it she has not informed you about her risky experience. Then?
You know, at this point, I just assume that she thinks I don't care. So it's whatever. Anything that, I don't know, should I ask him if there's anything he wants to do when he's in the overworld? You are grounded, so. No? Nothing? Okay then.
Lucario's on the way to the overworld with Florian. I'm gonna go to
Oh.
the portal to meet them.
Okay. That was quick.
Mother. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Your mother just went to the portal. Not to the portal, the
Oh.
thing to meet you.
Oh. Whoopsies.
Oops.
You're okay. I'll just tell her that you're here.
Boom, boom.
Oh, you keep coming
Hi,
every time I
Mama.
start writing a missive to you.
Hi.
Hi, Mama.
How was the night
Hi.
quarters or wherever you went?
Small.
Small?
Boring. And
It's not very
boring.
big compared to like every
Like
office
Kaya.
Florian.
Small and boring. What?
That's
Am I
not-
wrong?
That's not nice.
Ground. Ground.
Hey! No.
You just want them to also be grounded.
I
I
have
didn't say
cookies.
that.
You want cookies? Here you go. Cookies.
It's good that you're being a little bit more social now, though.
It's hard, but
Mm-hmm.
trying. Put that there.
Kano can go over with you how you spell your full name, because your full name is a bit tricky, because you do have hyphenated name.
What's that? What does that mean?
It means you have two last names.
Oh.
So your full name is Florian Ador Aylin.
That's really long.
You're lucky we didn't bother with a middle name. It would have been longer.
Put that symbol here, and then do that here, and that's and then the last one.
Am I pronouncing your last? It's not my last name as well, but Ardor.
Ardor, yeah.
Ardor.
And then put that there. There we go. I spelled my name.
Your full name or just your first one?
What you wrote.
Good job. Now I can
Huh?
tell you what it looks like as your full
Uh.
name too.
Hi.
We have people.
What do you mean we have people? You know who I am.
Oh, hello. Here, there's your full name spelled out for you. Sorry, we were doing impromptu common teaching.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to come in? I want to formally ban Kaya from the Nether.
Why?
No.
Wait. Okay, should we be talking about this in front of these two, or?
It's
No, because it's not happening.
Why am I banning Kaya from the Nether?
because she was with me.
Mhm.
I said, hey, stay here. I'm gonna go through lava. I have fire resistance. She's like, okay. Proceeds to TP to me
It was an
while in
accident.
lava.
It was-
And
it was
I'm
an
panicking, trying to save her out of lava. And I'm too stressed. I don't want
I
her
barely
in the Nether.
took any damage, and that was an accident. I did not mean to teleport to you.
Kaya's not smart. We know that already.
Okay.
I think that you should stay in the Elven Kingdom unless explicitly invited.
That's the second time you almost
I
said the lava.
agree.
Hey.
I didn't almost die. I would have survived.
You were stuck in there
I have
Until
fire
you TP'd
protection
out.
for.
until I got out, and then you TP'd to
No.
me.
No, oh, is that where he went? I thought it went on the warp plate.
Do I have to
You just
ground my captain?
Mother, I did it. Here you go.
Oh, that's actually
That's
really
what it
good.
is.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, do I have to ground my captain knight as well, or
No. What?
why are you just?
No,
catching
it's
strings?
not. It's not. It's just accident. It's just like It's all accidental. I'm not saying like you need to be grounded, but I mean you.
I did just ground a child.
mandatory.
I mean, I guess it
mandatory
would be
fire
grounding.
resistance. Mandatory fire resistance anytime she's in the Nether.
Oh yeah, that is something that
So
we
that's a
actually
lot.
do need to talk to you about.
I have an absurd amount of fire resistant potions.
But that's a lot to carry around.
Well,
Like
if
8
you
minutes?
Have the
If you want some-
potions, yeah. And you could have one cardboard box, and so like, what? You can carry 9 potions in a box for 8.
Maybe
well,
you're
8
allowed to
minutes.
be here only. Yeah, you could only be in the Nether as long as you have fire resistance, and then the moment it runs out, you have to leave.
That's
Haha.
Yeah, we did. We did want to
I would be
talk.
satisfied with that.
We did want to talk to you a little bit about something though.
Okay.
So we did ban this one, and or
Oh.
ban, well, ground this one, for the incident that happened the other day.
Not banned.
No, grounded. I misspoke. They're grounded.
Okay.
We grounded this one. And we just want to let you know anytime that you're around this one after their grounding is over, because we're giving you a break for the week, so they will not get any night training from you. They are only allowed in the overworld when they are around when they are around an approved adult, which is either me, Karma, Melody, or Morgan.
Which we're going to tell you about.
Yeah.
If you're here now.
When we're telling you
Okay.
now.
I'm hearing now.
Yep.
But if
And
you don't want to take him out, you don't have to. He can suffer in the lab.
and so they're confined to the lab for a week unless they're with an approved adult. They're not even allowed to explore the Nether. Only in the lab if they do not have someone with them We banned lava buckets from them as well. They no longer have access to lava buckets. Cinder can only use a flint and steel. Yeah, not in a room full of wood, sir. And yeah, so yeah, they're very much grounded for the rest of this week. They can still go to school tomorrow, but I will be dropping them off and picking them up like I did last week.
Okay.
So yeah,
Right.
Our little arsonist.
our little
Hell yes.
murderer.
I don't know if that would be something to be proud.
Yeah, probably.
Oh
not.
boy.
Oh, he's also our little princess.
Yeah.
Sitting on Annabelle's crown.
Yeah, they took my
And sitting on my
tiara
throne.
and they started wearing it around
Pretty
everywhere.
princess.
Thank you.
I did tell them eventually when they come of age, they will get their own, but
We're gonna die early.
God, I
Oh
hate
no.
we started talking
Really?
about.
Well, that's
yeah.
my cue to
Yeah,
leave.
yeah,
the,
yeah.
The depressing, awkward conversation.
Yeah, no, that's a bad conversation to be in.
Bye.
Bye. You're not going to die early,
Are you sure?
I'm
You're
sure.
gonna live a very long time.
Okay.
Very, very long time. Hey, where are you going? Oh, that's not how you entered. And
What's this? Oh.
it's a graveyard.
Into these
Antoine!
situations.
Antoine!
Anthony.
The
Antoine.
Elven
You
Bachelor.
didn't tell me Anthony was dead.
What?
You didn't tell me Anthony was dead.
She said you'd never meet him.
Anthony's
You're
dead.
Not
meeting
the
him
same
now,
thing.
technically.
Kai
Anthony's.
should
Are
be
you?
right here.
You can't say that.
She almost was.
No.
Why
That
not?
could've been-
Maybe I should go back
No.
to the nether.
Why not?
No. You don't say.
This is
Sit
just-
down.
Maybe we
Oh.
make one for you. Just in preparation
Just have one
for when
pre-made.
you don't
See?
when you don't use your fire.
No.
What?
Yes, so just
Why is
just
it
in
bad?
case. I think.
You two, stop encouraging
Not
it.
dying.
Sorry, let's talk over here. You can't hear us.
No. No.
Why not?
You don't-
They were agreeing.
No, you don't suggest that people should have graves.
Why not?
'Cause
Should I
it's
not have
rude.
one too?
Motherfucker.
What?
Against the goddamn tree.
We can't make a pre-grave for our graveyard's too small. That means you have to live a very long time because we don't have room.
Exactly. There's no
So
room.
what about
You know-
Kaya?
No, Kaya. There's no room for Kaya either.
Which means I can't die.
Which means Kaya's not gonna die.
What about the lava?
I have suffered it twice. I think I'll be okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I didn't ask you.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier because
Are
Now you
would
have
just
to
be
say
a
you
just be a
okay?
bunch of
No, now you have to say it.
Kaya would just be a pile of ashes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
plenty
like
of
this
space.
conversation.
No, I don't like the
Kaya
conversation
has to use
either.
fire resistance anytime they're in the nether.
By
I
the
know,
way,
I'm sorry.
we should probably give Kaya a box of that, like, today.
I only have one
I can
left.
definitely I can give you what I have on me at the moment.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello.
it's the old man.
It is. Good to see you, Florian. Hello, Cinder.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Oh, hello, Karma and Kaya as well.
Hello.
Oh, and Annabelle.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
I was just coming out of the vault. I can make myself scarce if you are talking about something important.
We weren't really talking about anything important. Jesus.
They wouldn't do that in front of children.
That's understandable. You probably gleaned too
We've
much.
just been walking
Mm-hmm.
around and we showed them Evergreen because when we mentioned humans, they got confused and so apparently we
Ah.
messed up somewhere.
I see. That that's honestly quite fair. They
Mhm.
have to meet more people still before they understand everyone else.
Yeah. Also, Cinder's grounded, so if they try to pull a fast one over on you, don't let them. They're only supposed to be.
Everyone.
Yeah, I
Well,
am.
we kind of have
I
to.
am. Because you might try to get other people to accompany you to places where they shouldn't.
You go to Nether.
And maybe almost kill them by
What?
accident.
You go to Nether.
I mean, I can. I haven't gone there in a while, but I can go to the Nether.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've had permission for a long time. It's nothing new. I just don't go there often enough. I
Mhm.
don't have any reason to go there lately, so I haven't worried about it.
Well, Cinder's grounded. For reasons I won't say if you don't want
You
me.
can.
Cinder placed a lava bucket down and almost killed Kaya, but Kaya had a totem of undying.
Oh, I was there.
prefer not
I remember
be, like,
seeing part of
public
that. I think. Or
knowledge,
was I not
though.
there? I can't
Yeah.
remember. I thought I heard about that somewhere. But congratulations on living.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
She got
But
to
alright.
test out the totem she's so fond of.
Mhm.
Yeah, that I've been
Oh.
collecting.
Yeah, I've been trying to find totems, but the one with the dimension I went to was completely empty.
I've probably
So-
already been there. I have like 5. I was actually gonna go to a...
You have a problem.
What? What does
Yeah,
that
many
mean?
problems. Many
Okay,
problems.
what does the woodland mages have to do with my problem?
I have noticed, they're not just for you, everyone else can do their job too.
I know.
I think that's called a hogger.
I think.
Well, it's
Kaya
not like I'm
has-
keeping them
What's a
for
hogger?
myself. I distribute them.
Mhm.
What's a hogger? Mama, what's a hogger?
I'm someone who takes a lot of the same thing.
Is that what we found in your chest? That's why there's so many.
Yes, well, there's not as many anymore because I've given a
So
lot
you
away.
are a hogger.
Do you want to see them? Do you want another one?
No, I'm okay.
It sounds like a
Hey.
I
bribe.
don't want it.
Not
It
from
is
you.
not a bribe.
Not from you.
Okay.
No, but we would just not like the reason as to why Cinder is grounded to be public knowledge. But yeah, they're not allowed to leave like the Karma's lab, not even just like the Nether, just Karma's lab that's in the Nether.
Alright.
Without like a trusted adult, which would be either me, Karma, Melody, or Morgan.
And it's not that you're
Can I
not a
tell?
trusted adult, it's just you're not really ever in the Nether.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright.
Can you tell what?
Well, I appreciate the
The
knowledge of
school.
No, do not go around saying you nearly killed Kaya, please.
I think
Get if you want to. I just don't think people.
I
Would like
prefer
that.
him to not.
I think the problem is that probably all the kids will then try to look up to him and make him feel cool for that, because they'll be like, "Oh, you killed Kaya, you are a hero."
It's
Yeah.
Honestly.
He is.
I'm more concerned about adult opinions on the matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's quite fair. Well, I'm happy to keep the information a secret. Or at least not
Yeah.
discuss it.
Yeah, thank you. But also, we did teach Florian a little bit of common, because they know how to read and write enchant table.
I heard, well, I remember
Yeah.
you mentioned that briefly, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, but
I have it here.
yeah, I've been trying to do a little bit before they started lessons with you, for doing reading and writing in common a little bit.
Gotcha. That's quite fair. Okay. Well, it's not something bad. Florian, you may have your document back. Your homework, I suppose. Well, I
Mhm.
do know as well, it is early in the week. I know I did promise to you that I potentially could start lessons with Florian whenever. So
Yeah.
if there's a time when you would think that'd be good to do, then I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah, of course. It's just whenever, you have free time or anything like that. Because I know you are a little bit busy. But yeah.
Sometimes, though, not as of late, really. There's not been many things you've had me needing to do, so
Oh,
I have a
right.
lot of flexible time right now.
That is something I wanted to talk to you about, though. We were thinking that the only reference that we have of like our laws is in the Knight's Handbook. And
Mhm.
me and Karma were thinking about writing up like a manuscript of like all of our laws. And maybe
Okay.
like changing some a little bit, like the Elytra law.
Okay, I mean that's manageable. We did put that law into place when Melody was in power because
Mhm.
of Craig's death. That's the reason why we implemented that law. But if you wish to
Yes.
change it, then you are more than welcome to.
Well, I'm not really like. It wouldn't be lifting the ban. More so, it would just be requiring flight training, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I think
Do I
that'd
have
be,
to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I have to administer it?
Oh, do you have to do the trainings?
I mean, like, do I have to, like, host the be the training instructor?
Do you know how to fly with an Elytra?
Maybe.
Have you been doing it in the Elven Kingdom?
No.
Good.
Okay.
Bad influence.
If it wasn't in the Elven Kingdom, they technically weren't breaking laws. Where'd Cinder go?
It is a
Yeah, I
thing.
figured that if we did like a flight course, have like water below it, maybe apply or supply feather prop 4 boots for people to temporarily use during the training in case they do fall. Just
I can
have
also provide-
precautions in place.
I can provide totems for the training.
I wouldn't really want to waste
fair.
totems on the training if we could, because if there's water, it pretty much
Oh, I
helps
see.
everybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just something that we might want to change, because I know that a lot of the Elven... I do know that some people do have Elytras that are within the Elven Kingdom, honestly, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, they're just dropping cookies. But yeah, no, it's just something that maybe we would want to look over and everything, but I don't know if there are any other laws that we would need to implement or change or anything like that.
There's nothing I can think of presently. And again, if there's things that you wish to do more of a deep dive into, we certainly
Mhm.
can. But I think you're familiar with most of it from when we did a lot of that 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that you still wish to change, we certainly can. But if there's anything additional that you think is superfluous, we can always adjust it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think all of them are pretty, like, good and they're pretty set in stone as of right now. I just don't know if we would want to, like, since we're going to be rewriting them and everything, like, well, not rewriting them, but just, like, putting them into, like an actual document so that way we can reference.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I personally can't think of anything specific, but if there's anything that comes to mind for you, once I, if you get the laws figured out and you sort them all out, it might be worth it. One thing I can say, which is something I have been increasingly more aware of, is we have a policy here in the kingdom about replanting trees, which I think is still very important. But with the curse, trees have been growing at a snail's pace.
Right.
And also require bone meal to be used. And so we may need to make some amendments to how that rule is implemented. Not to, obviously compromise on our stance on tree life, but, to suggest maybe possibilities of things that would need to be considered in light of emergency situations such as what we're going through right now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And also, there is one thing, since you know about a bunch of different laws, I do know that... I was going to ask Melody on this, I forgot to ask Melody. I do know that we do have, like, old agent script that is, like, Highlane or something like that.
I think so. It's really old, though.
Should we be writing our law books in that or no? Or I don't know if that's tradition or something like that.
I mean... old laws are written in that. But to my knowledge, at least from what my father's records indicate, because he's writing it in common,
Hmm.
for most of his any sort of documents, and so if you wish to go do something that's even greater than our current law extent, we could go back and write it in the language of what's come before. But at least to my knowledge, I believe that has sort of been modernized out after Heather doing her business, and then obviously Aholia / Melody taking over. I don't know if it's something that you wish to implement it with, then by all means we can. But I don't think it's a necessity.
I mean, I feel like it would be better if everybody can like actually read them and not just elves, but
Right. I think that's
yeah.
quite fair. But we certainly can make more use of Hylian language if we wish to bring it back from its archaic nature. We could, make banners of it and put
Yeah,
it
I
on signs and things.
I definitely think it would be an interesting thing to do just because it is an old language. And it is rather a very pretty language when you hear it spoken out.
Yes, it is a very pretty language. It's sort of a dead language, like Latin
Mhm.
was a long time ago. But Hylian still has some value. I think there's a few people in the Old Kingdom who might still speak it, but they sort of have their own little collective. Don't really talk
Well,
to many people
I'll
other
be
than
back.
that.
I'm taking Cinder to his room.
Okay.
Why'd you break the
Bye,
wall?
Cinder.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, big brother.
Bye,
Bye.
little sister.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. But if there's anything else you would want to talk about, I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
Gotcha. I currently am going to. Well, I am supposed to get together with Hazel, Ira's daughter,
Mhm.
at some point today because she's been requesting some time together. Oh, I just heard back from Hazel. She said, "Yes, please. I will be going to fetch her. I think to spend some time. I think that'll go quite well."
Okay.
So that's all I have at the moment. It's sort of meant to be just kind of like a nice,
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
Where?
When Florian.
What? Where?
What?
Probably in the Winter Kingdom.
Oh.
Just right now, I am thinking to take Hazel potentially to Chrometron, but
Hmm.
because I was able
What's
to get a
that?
lot of bookshelves from the Woodland Mansion that was emptied. So we got all
Oh.
the bookshelves that were in there, and so I've got a lot of books now, which is great. So I'm gonna make a library.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Hermitron is a village like the one we took you to earlier.
Ah.
Yeah.
Why
They-
is the name so difficult?
I don't know. I didn't name it. Don't
Yeah,
ask
it was
me.
named by the humans.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not smart either. Like,
I don't like this sort of superiority complex that's developing already.
Yeah, no, neither do
What?
I,
The,
honestly.
the humans
Neither do
are
I.
equally valuable to us. They just have a more nomadic society right now after all that happened to their people.
what happened?
Admittedly, I really don't know. All I know is that some grand thing happened, causing all the humans to disperse, create their own villages, which is why they're no longer a kingdom like the rest of us.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's sufficient enough. Wow, that was...
Yeah.
I expected more protest.
Yeah, no, there's not. Although I do want to. Whenever you're done with that, just let me know, because I do just want to ask if you talked to Melody about something.
Yes. No,
Mm.
I did. I think,
Okay.
so if we're talking about the same thing, yes, I am aware. I had
Okay.
thoughts about it. And yeah, it was a very interesting conversation, but I had thoughts.
Yeah.
I've been told that someone else in this room also had thoughts, so I feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're gonna. At some point, I think we're all gonna get together and have a bigger meeting, and we'll all we'll let you know when that happens in case you want to be a part of it.
Okay. I would greatly appreciate that. So
Mm.
yes, please send me an invite when the time comes.
Yeah, of course. But have fun with Hazel.
Thank
Is he
you.
not supposed to tutor me?
Not right now.
Well, I mean, I will. I certainly. I mean, because I was to spend time with Hazel, but you know, have you met any of the Winters yet, like in depth, Florian?
Captain Max, Cold, and I think I met his brothers and Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Aspen.
No. That's one of Cold's brothers.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's
okay.
Apple?
Yeah, they crashed the Knights meeting with Kaya, so.
Apparently,
And
this was
another
the
time
second
I-
as well.
This was
You
the
really
second time.
You really need to figure out your security if these children keep one-upping you.
That
That is
is
in due time.
that is another thing I am
Okay.
going to, start to think about because our Knights are not around all that often. I feel like Kaya deserves a little bit of help, and I haven't seen Saravant at all in the past 5 years, so I don't know what's happening with them.
Yeah, I don't know. And obviously, Night Pink has been around intermittently.
Yes.
She often goes back to stay with her family, and then she comes back here to help with things, which I think is great. But yes, I do agree. I think we need to have, knights who are more present and accountable.
Yes, in case, something happens.
Just in case.
Early grave.
No!
Uh,
Uh-uh.
But what I was going to say, I can check with Hazel first, because I wouldn't want to make any estimations. But if you really are looking for training and you're feeling impatient for things,
I was
perhaps...
told I had to.
Well, yes, because it is very true. I just... Perhaps you can come along while I hang out with Hazel.
Okay.
But I will check with her first to make sure she's okay with it, because... I mean, she's got energy as well. She's not, I think, as domineering as you are, but she's certainly, just as exciting.
I do feel like, though, Florian is a little bit more reserved when around people that they don't know. Like when
Yes, that's true.
when they're with us, they're a little bit more outgoing and a little bit more, obviously excitable, but if they don't know someone that well, I don't think that they're all that
Right.
rambunctious, honestly.
Yes. And Hazel would have been, I forgot, you would have met Hazel during the first day of school that you did attend, I believe. I think Hazel was... Well, was Hazel there? I don't know. All I know is that
She
Hazel...
was.
Hazel was
told
there.
Ira that they heard about the swearing thing. And Ira was like, oh, I
Yeah,
see."
they were there.
No more swearing in front of the other children.
I don't know what are swear words. I don't know which words I shouldn't say.
Well, I'm not listing them right now.
I think that's quite a...
I think you said one earlier.
No, I
you
didn't.
did say.
No,
But you didn't
shh.
repeat. I'm surprised.
I didn't say anything earlier.
What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no sent me something, but I can't read it. I don't get it. People send me all these things and I can't read them. I can't read them.
Hold on. I'll slash message Kano. Give me a minute.
What slash message?
I'll send them a missive.
Okay. Okay, why do people think that when they send me things, I can read it? I can't.
I think it's mostly because you speak very well, so they just automatically think that you can read and write in common as well, and that's what we use.
But Kano, no. Chancellor Kano, no.
I know. Maybe it just slipped their mind.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for them to respond back to me.
Okay.
Obviously, this is a made-up book, and not all of the details are correct. But, so, like, a lot of the
Sure?
So it's fiction, right? Yeah, fiction. So it's a made-up story that's based on real-life events.
So is it real or is it not?
So it's It's not, the story itself isn't real, but it's based off of things that did actually happen.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go meet up with Kano and Hazel.
Okay.
We're just waiting for them here, and then you may be going off with Kano and Hazel.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you like...
Oh. What?
I was gonna ask if you liked Hazel when you met them at daycare or the school.
I don't really know them.
Okay. You don't really know?
No.
No.
They were very quiet.
Right.
And kinda like me.
Right.
So. I don't know.
I mean,
the
if...
only person who really kinda talked to me was Amora.
Oh, Amora was the one who talked to you mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. I
But
mean,
even
that's...
then, it wasn't a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, we just want to make sure that you're going around and, you know, meeting people and making friends and stuff like that. Because, you know, one of these days, friends are going to be very important to you if something ever happens. It's important that you do know and meet other heirs.
I met Cold.
They're not... Are they an heir?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Winter.
I haven't met them yet, personally. A child.
Air, no?
Yeah, yes, but that was more recent. I met Captain Max, when they were just captain of the knights of the Winter Kingdom.
They're an heir now.
Yes, they're an heir now. The Winter Kingdom has some sort of they don't have a monarchy or anything like that. They
What's
more
that?
That's what we are. We're a monarchy. So the Elven Kingdom is a monarchy. You'll learn more about this like when you go into like royal training and stuff like that, but like very, very brief. The Elven Kingdom is a monarchy, so we go by family lineage. So us and our children are the ones who, you know, ruled the Elven Kingdom. But you're an Etherian, so you one day are in line to inherit the Etherian throne if something ever happens to, you know, the other people who are in front of you for the throne.
Who is in front of me?
So the Netherian throne, as of right now, consists of Morrigan, so Auntie Morrigan, and then it would go Karma, so your mom. Karma is an heir, so she's second in line to the throne. And then it would go Lady Lena, and that is your auntie.
Who's that?
Your auntie, Lena.
Oh.
They aren't around right now, but they still are, you know, with
Why not?
us. They went on a vacation with their friend.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it would be after Lena, I believe then it would be Cinder. And then it would be you.
That's really long.
Yes. Dahlia does have is a little bit more ahead, because for Dahlia, as of right now, for the Elven Kingdom, it is me, because I'm reigning princess. So Annabelle. And then second in line is Melody, which is Aunt Mel. And then third in line is Dahlia. But, you know, you'll still get the training if you want it. It just, you may not ever use it, but it's still good for you to know specific things.
Why am I so far behind?
Just because there's a lot of people that are in front of you. They were born before you. And usually what happens is when someone either dies or they want to give up their throne, it goes to the next person who's in line. So that would be Karma, and then so on, and it goes down the line until it reaches you.
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
That means something bad happens to them for me to get it, right?
Unfortunately, sometimes, yes, but Auntie Mel was princess before I was. But Auntie Mel wanted to give up the throne, so I took it.
Hmm.
So in some situations, some people just may not want to rule anymore, and they would give up their throne to the next person in line.
Hmm.
And that's what happened with Auntie Mel and me.
Hmm.
And then after me would have been Antoie.
And
Yeah. Technically, I am older than both of them, but that's a different story.
Hmm.
But the Winter Kingdom, I believe that they more so elect people in, whoever they think would be best to fit their kingdom and run it. So Max, so they don't have a lineage of a family over in the Winter Kingdom, I believe.
What? I don't know if I want to be, because there's no one after me, right?
Unless me and Karma have another child, or unless you gain a new sibling, or unless, Lena has any children, or Morgan and Mel have any children, then you would be the last one in line. Yes, no one's after you as of right now.
So then, what would happen to me?
What do you mean, what would happen to you?
What would happen if something were to happen to me?
Oh, you mean if, like,
And-
you're princess of the
Yeah,
Nether.
yeah.
Hopefully by then, others will have their own children.
Hmm.
So, like, let's say, like, Lena comes back from their vacation with their friend and they decide to get married and have children, then their children would be in line. Or if we decide to give you guys another sibling, which is not on the table right now,
Where
then
do they come from, anyways? Where did I come from?
the stork. The stork brought you.
What's the story?
It's a bird in the overworld.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check really quickly to see if they're waiting on the boat. I don't know if they are. I said in front of the castle, though.
I see the
Oh.
old man.
Also,
Hello.
Kaya,
Hello.
I
What?
left the chicken in your mailbox.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you saw.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. So hello. Oh, hi, Theo. Good to see you.
Hello.
Just to make your acquaintance more firm, Kaya and Princess Annabelle. This is Hazel, Ira's daughter.
Hello.
Hi.
It's quite all right, Hazel. They're very friendly. Annabelle is the princess of the Elven Kingdom, and she is incredibly smart. Like, she
Smart
knows what
like
1 plus
Mama?
1 is. Yes.
I think your mama's a little bit smarter than me, but
Mama is very smart.
mhm.
Mama is smart and strong, fast. Papa is slow.
But yes, so these are the people I work with, and then Florian you would have met. Florian's over there on top of that pedestal. Florian, this is Hazel.
hello,
I believe you
Florian.
both have met before as well.
No.
Hi.
Wonderful. But yes, I think once we are ready to go, we can go and go to the destination I have in mind. But I will need to prepare for both of you some telepasses. Well, actually, no. To be fair, I don't. Never mind. Telepasses are not needed necessarily for what we need to do because I have other means.
Other means? Like
I
what?
don't like those.
I do not care to divulge them at this time.
I don't like the sound of that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What it
Okay.
means is that you know, Kano has a super secret, and if you want to know what it is, then you're gonna have to come along with me.
Should I be ready to fight?
No, I'm.
No.
Your mother knows about it. She probably doesn't know what I'm talking about right now, but I know she knows it because 5 years has passed since we would have put it in. So it just there's other company present, so I don't want to talk about it publicly. It's not a big secret.
Oh.
Yes,
You
but
want to be
you know what it
friends?
is.
Oh.
Have an egg. We're
uh,
friends now.
That was quick.
That's adorable.
No.
Florian. Come here. You're okay.
Mama,
You're
I made a
okay.
new friend.
I see that. Well done.
I will say though, just like warning, watch out for water and anything having to do with, I don't know how they are with being in the Winter Kingdom. I think they're okay with it.
It's cold.
It
very
is.
cold.
It is
That's
cold.
very fair. Well, like I said,
It's
the place that
comfy.
I'm going to is sort of a middle ground.
Mhm.
I told you about what I'm planning to do earlier, and I still am planning to do that because I think it'll be good training for them.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Yeah, and also fair warning. Florian doesn't like to be picked up. So unless you want to hear screaming, don't pick them up.
Understood. I won't have
I-
to if Florian is cooperative.
I
Yeah.
witnessed the screaming from the other day.
Yeah. No one will pick you up. I'm warning them for a reason.
I promise I won't pick you up.
Yes, I will say Hazel carried Ira all the way to the waypoint.
She did.
You're strong.
She did
I am-
not.
I am strong like my mama.
What you doing over there?
Florian, no one's gonna pick you up.
Hazel, come here. Come here. It's okay.
All
What
right.
are we playing? Ring Around the Rosie with me right now? Like, hello?
It's all right. I think Florian would appreciate a little bit of space, Hazel.
Yeah.
But you guys can get
Okay.
a bit more time.
Come to me,
Thank you.
Hazel. Oh, what? Don't go there. No, not that much space, son. Come here.
Okay.
Florian.
All right.
Jesus.
Then
Wait, can I say the word?
No.
Aw.
What? Okay, never mind.
What word?
Wait,
I
what?
know words.
They're talking about a specific word that I let slip earlier.
I see.
Oh.
Is it the word that happened?
If you want to
It's a
message it
different
to
one.
me, you can tell me and I'll
Okay.
see it. But I also know that means you have to type it out, which might not be the best thing
Yeah.
either. But
Yeah, no,
You know.
I just it's listen, we were having like a very weird conversation earlier
mm-hmm.
about the graveyard that we built and
About my grave?
you have a
What?
grave?
No.
Don't.
Florian,
Pre-planned grave.
Are you preparing a grave for yourself?
Florian wants me to.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm concerned.
I didn't know how to stop that conversation. I got frustrated.
There
Lava
was a- there-
twice.
There was a blank tombstone. And Florian said, "Oh, is this one Kaya's?"
I see.
You gonna die?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you've had more close calls than I have.
It's
Yeah, but
Sometimes.
if you want to
I'm just saying
go,
the truth.
You're glow.
if you want to go, be nice. Don't say any bad words.
You're also.
I won't say the word or the other word.
Thank you.
I know words.
I believe you do. You're speaking them right now.
Mama says we're gonna be tutored, not tortured.
Too
I
turned.
didn't say tortured.
Oh.
I don't
We're
know
gonna
where
be
you got that word from.
No, Florian.
Where did you get that word from anyway?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No,
don't know.
tutored.
Again.
Teaching.
Again.
I don't know where they got that from. We're
don't
not
know where
tortured.
Hazel got that from. I'm sorry.
You're okay. I
Big-
think they
Big
can...
Brother described school with that word.
Oh,
Oh,
Torture.
Who did?
Cinder.
I think oh, that maybe that's why then. I get it now.
I
Did
don't know.
Cinder tell you that?
He said we were gonna be tortured and forced to go to school.
goodness gracious.
That was before
Yeah,
I
I don't
went
know. It's
to
about
school.
well, this Netherian children. They know all these big words.
Yeah.
I'm really quite impressed.
To
They,
be
they picked up your
Very
vocabulary
advanced for their
so
age.
fast.
To be
Like
fair,
explosions.
Netherians don't sleep because they can't in the Nether, so they don't have a need for sleep. So
You
they
don't sleep?
do other things because of
You must be
No.
really tired.
that's well probably why
okay.
they seem a little bit more advanced, because they don't need sleep. And if
Hazel, come here.
they do, then they just, if they do, then they rest, but that's probably why, because they have a lot of extra time to study and
Right.
learn, and because of the no sleeping in the Nether. And that's where they've
Oh.
been for a lot of time.
It's okay, that's Kana.
Who are they?
That's my wife.
I swear.
Mama!
I
She
swear.
seems a very strong woman.
Abby,
How
Abby
can
is
you
something
not?
else. I had to make sure that my child
okay.
did not attack people's kneecaps the other day.
And then you
What are
offered
kneecaps?
mine.
What are kneecaps?
Do you know how you bend?
These things.
You bend?
Uh-huh.
That's their butt. We bend with our butts. We don't have kneecaps.
Oh, they're lowered down on your leg. Like halfway where your leg is. You feel a hard
Mhm.
bone.
Mm-hmm.
That's your knee.
Oh. Hey, yeah!
Okay.
I feel bad for
Now
Kaya.
you're gonna
at this
target my
point.
kneecap.
Listen,
Kaya.
Kind of
Yeah.
a punching bag around here
Yeah.
nowadays.
It's okay.
but yeah, if
Can I
you
punch them?
no,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
But I
sorry,
will say,
no
you
punching
can-
my
you
nugget.
You can always ask permission first. If you ask Kaya, that's always the best way to start. But
Okay,
usually
so
you don't want to punch people.
No. Punching's
You
not very
can-
nice.
Can I use my new bow?
No.
Your
Is
new
Kaya,
bow!
Is Kaya danger? Do you think Kaya is danger?
Yes.
Kano, what bow?
Lucita gave it as a gift.
No.
What?
Where did that child get a bow?
You know, I didn't want to ask questions.
I probably met.
Um,
Okay.
considering
What
I got
are
the
you
one thing from her
doing?
already.
Can you put me down? Or just get up.
I think Theo's just showing how strong he is.
I guess so.
Mm.
Because Kaya is what you call swole.
Yeah.
Okay.
But oh god, where'd Florian go? Florian?
Small?
Florian's right beside.
She's behind Kama.
Small?
No, there's a
Swole.
It's called swole. It means that you are strong and have a body
And
that makes you look
muscular.
strong. Yes.
Small.
Is Mama
Okay.
swole?
They're still learning.
Mentally
really.
swole, not physically swole.
Are you saying I'm not mentally swole?
No, they're
No.
asking if
No.
I am. Oh.
No.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Florian.
Okay, well, everyone who's going on this tutoring playdate, please come with me.
Okay.
Bye, Mama. Bye, Mother.
Bye.
Bye
Have fun.
bye.
Stay safe. Don't go in
Bye.
water.
Okay, bye.
Alright. And Florian, welcome to join our group if you'd like, so we can all hear each other quite well. There's no power.
Hey, gremlins, I swear.
The only concern I have if you get more nights is that they will also get assaulted by your child.
Well, they might. Florian might. Are you freaking kidding me? Florian might like them
Just be
better.
glad I don't hit them back. That would be not good. That would
No,
be so
Wait.
bad.
Like I said, gremlins.
Listen, Florian only does that to Kaya for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
Cinder does it to anybody.
We've grounded
Cinder does
Cinder.
it to me too, but he does it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
I love that kid. But goddamn.
We've grounded Cinder. But yeah.
Mm,
But Dahlia's good.
mm-hmm.
She's in the library most of the time. Library or her room. Or in the garden
Mm.
sometimes, but
Nice.
So I think you're ready for that sort of thing.
Oh.
I still don't know
Hi, Mother.
hello.
So our first lesson today went really well. It was a good mix of socialization as well as talking to. I brought them to Cremetron, and we did some trades with the villagers, and learned how to talk to villagers, the humans and stuff. And Florian was very well behaved the entire time. Had no issues. I brought them here earlier than maybe I was thinking because I think their social battery's starting to get a little drained. They were starting to sort of hang out in the corner, so I want to make sure that they got home all right.
Yeah. And yeah, no worries. We can always escort them to the lab. And then if you want to talk further about the other thing, we can.
Yes,
If you're up for it.
I'm more than certainly able to. So if you're down, then I'm
Okay.
happy to do so.
Yeah, of course. I'll just tell Karma where we're going to be talking. They're currently in the kitchen at the Elven Castle right now.
All right.
I can go back myself. if you
Well,
want to.
I mostly want to get away from the portal. It's very loud.
Honestly, that is very fair.
Do you know where do you have the
I don't have the waystone, but I can walk there. I'll meet you there.
Oh, yeah, do you know how to get there?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it hasn't moved, right?
No, it hasn't moved.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
I can get there. I know
Okay.
where to
Give me one moment and I can just send a quick missive to your mother.
Okay. Mother,
Mm-hmm.
can I get gas tears?
Why?
Well, I found a recipe that I found in Mama's library.
Mm-hmm.
And it was stacks of books. And it had end crystals.
You're not... Is it to craft end crystals?
I think so.
No. You cannot craft end crystals.
Why not?
Because that's dangerous. That's why.
But I've been good with my one.
I know you have, but I don't want you to be able to craft more. Because I do have gas tears, but we mostly use those for, like, regeneration potions. Because we need them. If you would like, you can talk more with your mother about it later. But for now, I need you to go ahead and chill out in here. Okay? While we talk about
Okay.
other things.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you go to bed, good night.
Good morrow.
Good morrow.
Thanks so much.
Where's the door? I don't come here enough. Oh, that's the other door. There is another door. I don't know. Oh, good. Hi.
How do I get to you guys? I'm in here.
I was just about to ask that. I don't know how to get
I
to
don't
where.
know how to get to you.
Hang on, I'll meet you.
I just forget where that other door leads.
I have a separate entrance to the living quarters this way.
Ah, thank you.
Oh. Lava. I don't like
So the
it.
elves don't need to pass between two lava falls.
That's fair. Wonderful. Right.
Okay. But about the other thing that we were literally just talking about this because Kaya did bring something else up, and I don't know if that's gonna go over well.
Right.
But what were your opinions on the plan and what we wanted to do?
When Melody brought it up, I don't like the idea of basically. I do worry that it puts a big fat target on Melody's head.
Mm-hmm.
By basically trying to propose that there's something deeper going on. And while I do think it'd be potentially a good way to get your mom to make herself known, I also am very aware of the fact that she's a very smart woman. And if she's already being cautious about Kaya as is, then it's very likely she might suspect that whatever she's told will be a trap already. So she might already think beyond that. And so I'm worried that even if we take such a great risk, it might not actually get us anywhere. And so I think it's important that whatever we end up choosing to do, if we wish to be on the offensive as compared to the defensive, then I think we want to think of something that doesn't leave us so vulnerable, because this idea would put us greatly at risk.
Oh,
as
you're
well as,
With that.
yeah.
You're really not gonna like what Kaya just suggested then.
No, it was a terrible suggestion in my personal opinion.
Okay, what's Kaya suggesting?
Kaya is suggesting that on top of what we're already planning, that we also fake my death.
Fit. How exactly would we do that?
Totem of Undying? I don't know. I don't know how we would do it. I don't know. It's just... I said I'm willing and wanting to do anything in order to make sure that she puts a stop to anything, but I just feel like that would put a bigger target, especially on the children and Karma's back.
Correct.
And the Elven Kingdom. I don't know. Like I said, I'm willing to do anything that is suggested. It's just everyone is just saying no, and they're not giving other ideas of what we could do, and I don't know.
I mean, I understand the idea of wanting to, in essence, make things move faster, because obviously, Amora's been very, very cautious this entire time. She's not pushed the label at all. She's been staying on a steady course of whatever she's planning. I think whatever we do needs to, at least it needs to be something that we can do that allows us to still maintain some security without risking everything. And I know that you are indeed the strongest playing card we have available to us, because you are her daughter, she wants to see you on the throne, all that. But you're already sort of there. I feel like she's obviously waiting for something to happen. And so it's like either we need to try and figure out what that is through some other mean, or what we do is we, in essence, just we force her hand, but in a different way.
Right. It's just...
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
have you talked with her at all since she tried to reach out to you that time 5 years ago?
Most communication stopped after Karma. I believe it was either after Karma and I got married, or after Cinder was born, or after Dahlia was born. Sorry. I think most communication from her stopped there. Obviously, I ignored most communication from her But I do know that Amara isn't a big fan of my marriage or my children. So it's kind of like she just went silent after that. So it's just there's been no communication from her whatsoever. And yet she says that she's trying to gain my trust. Maybe she thinks that she could gain my trust by staying away and showing that she's not a threat because she hasn't done anything. I don't know. But
I mean, that's a possibility.
yeah. I just don't like the waiting and the sitting. And if we give her, we've given her 5 years to do something, and she hasn't done anything. And that just worries us that she's planning something big. And if we let her have the additional time to plan something, then what do? Do we just sit around and wait her to do something that could be terrible? Like, we don't know what power she has. We know that she we know that she has black magic, but we don't know what she could be capable of.
My preference has been maintaining more of a defensive stance, bolster your protection, keep yourself safe, keep your kingdom safe. I don't think spearheading an impromptu, unplanned, or not well-planned attack is just going to put you at unnecessary danger or other people in unnecessary danger is not worthwhile.
I agree with Karma. And one of the other things that with the original plan, I did have a problem with is, in terms of Melody pretending to retake the throne, I feel like people are going to have a very hard time believing it while she's still in good graces with Lady Morgan.
Right.
Because, obviously, in some ways it's sort of public knowledge at this point now that Melody is, no longer interested in the throne, and that she's very happily living with High Lady Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if we were to try and make this be a sellable story, we'd have to very clearly make it look like there's something going on between the two of them for, I think, your mother to even consider the fact that Melody might be trying to gain the throne back in some capacity. I mean, it's like we could build up something more if we want to stick with the original plan in some way. I think the biggest thing is we have to get more people involved, because if we don't involve the other kingdoms in some way in this facade, we might ruin the peace that we've created the last 5 years.
Yeah, but then that
I
also
stated
comes
that as well.
But that also comes with the risk of like her having access to more people and more people getting hurt, and it also puts at risk someone going off and telling her our plans.
Well, I mean, if someone else is working for her, and if we genuinely, and I've said this before, you know this full well, and I'll say it full well because she's not here. I still don't trust Kaya. I understand that she's been working to redeem herself, but anytime someone in that capacity mentions that they have been secretly working for someone and have not told us something, I don't fully entirely trust everything that Kaya said to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible she'd be telling the truth, and obviously we're working off of what she's explained, but if Kaya's been a double agent, there's no reason to suggest that she wouldn't be playing double agent yet again on behalf of Amara. And so, if in this case, if we took Kaya out of the equation completely, and we told other people in the kingdoms, and we find out there's yet another mole, at that point I'd also say that then we found another mole.
Right.
Which, it might even be what we would need to do then at that point. Because if your mother's network goes that deep, we have far greater problems than trying to figure out what she's been planning. That means that there's deeper sources that are coming from other places. And I wish I'd found more about her when I went to go visit the Old Kingdom that one time, because I honestly don't know what she's capable of. And I understand your fear. Because I too am afraid, which is why I'm also very hesitant to want to put you at risk. Especially now that the only person who technically can die and get away with it is Marina.
I
Yeah.
would be interested in finding another mole if there is one, just because if there is one and they have information, we could force it out of them one way or another.
So would we possibly want to shift our focus into finding a mole if there's another one, instead of trying to draw her out?
I'd rather information gathering than attacking blindly.
So then if we do that, then who else would you think would be a mole?
Well, it's hard to say right now. And again, this is all theoretical in its own place because we don't know. We don't know if there's another mole. We're hypothesizing that there could be. And if that's a fear of ours, then we should do something to try and figure out if there's another mole. I think whatever it is has to be news that we can substantiate. But that also is obviously fake. Obviously, we don't want to cause something actually harmful. I mean, one of my thoughts, again, in my idea, and maybe just because of my own selfish whims, but I think it'd be so great to start a rumor mill about Melody and Morgan having problems and seeing how that ensues, and potentially putting out the thread that Melody might want to retake the throne in some capacity. Because, based on what we know about your mother, that's something she very much wouldn't like, which I know is what you proposed before. If we can figure out how to get that information to your mother without it coming through Kaya, we can see then if she reaches out and says, Annabelle, I've heard that Melody plans to turn on you at the blah 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 event that we planned or something like that. And then at that point, we know very clearly that if Kaya didn't say anything because Kaya's been under lock and key or something and doesn't have the capacity to get there because, you know, that it's a possibility as well. We can just lock Kaya up and see what happens. But
Jail
then we're down
Kaya.
at night. I don't know. Maybe I'm still a bit bitter. I'm still upset because
I mean,
Kai's ignorance caused Anthony's death, and I will never forgive her for that. And I'm not saying you can make your own choices. I am holding on to this grudge a bit more bitterly because I saw him before he died, and I wish I could have stopped it.
I understand that. It's just I don't... I understand the situation I was in, but still, I feel like it's very clear on my stance on Anthony. Sure, to some capacity, it was Kai's fault. But it was also mine. I don't want people to be letting me off the hook because of the situation I was in. Like, I had 5 days. And I didn't do anything. So.
I appreciate that. And perhaps I'm more inclined to let you off the hook because I know you better. And I do trust you. Whereas Kaya, the second I knew that she was working for your mother, any trust I had with her went out the window. Entirely and completely.
It's understandable.
But it's also okay for that to just be me. And again, as you are the princess, I honestly do truly trust your judgment. And if you think a certain decision is better than another, I will follow it. And I will make sure it's executed well.
Right. Well, we can definitely talk more about this whenever we have the big meeting with everybody, but the more and more I talk about this with other people and the more and more I hear other people's suggestions, I just think it would be better if we go with the information gathering aspect of it rather than trying to draw her out, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just don't want to poke a sleeping bear, but I also... I don't want her to have the time to formulate anything. Like, I don't want her to have the time to plan. Like, we've already given her 5 years. She could have planned a whole elaborate scheme all over again like she did the first time within that time. And if we give her more time, that gives her the time to execute that plan.
I agree.
But yeah, thank you for your input. I do appreciate it. I do think that your input is important. Just because it's not only me running the kingdom, it's also you. So.
Well, I appreciate that. And if nothing else, I will say of all this, I think this is quite funny that this is where you and I have been very much on the same page, Karma. Not that we disagree on much, to be honest, but I think we both can say with a lot of enthusiasm that you are our biggest priority when it comes to this kingdom, and ensuring your safety is of the utmost priority.
Only because I'm princess.
Perhaps, but you earned that title.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I don't know what else to say on it, honestly. I know.
And I know you're talking with a lot of people, and it's a lot of thoughts. And I will also say, to play devil's advocate to my own position, that we could be very much overthinking literally everything. And hopefully your mother's also thinking that too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go with the approach that has the least amount of resistance, it might come across as being something that feels genuinely genuine because it doesn't seem too thought out.
Mm-hmm.
It might strike enough of a chord and feel random enough that she'll just go with it. So I don't want to completely invalidate what you're saying, because I think whatever plan you have could work.
Mm-hmm.
But I also trust your gut feeling if you feel a different direction is needed. Either way, I with Melody, I wanted to take more of a direct approach and guide her along. I know you know what you're doing, to an extent. You may not think you know, but I more soundly trust your judgment because I know that you have made a lot of sacrifices for our people and for your own happiness before. So if you're willing to make your own sacrifice to benefit other people, I'm not going to question that.
Mm.
I trust you.
Lizzie, go sleep. Yeah, that's understandable. I just, like I said, I don't know what else more I would say on it. I mean, sometimes I feel like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I feel like I just don't. But yeah. But definitely a more broader, bigger discussion will happen later on, and I will let you know when that's happening.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be prepared for that.
Yep.
Right. If there's anything you want to talk about, then I'm happy to make my leave so that way you can enjoy some time together before either of you tarries off to bed.
Yeah.
Also, Florian did an excellent job today at tutoring. She was very well behaved.
That's good.
I thought she did quite well. We came home a little earlier than expected because her social battery was looking very clearly drained, and I was like, okay, it's time to move on.
Yeah, they've been out adventuring for a while, like in the overworld with us beforehand, so.
That's fair. You know, if she can be tired like that every time we meet, perfect. She was so well behaved. It was amazing. It was wonderful. She was so attentive and listening. She took notes, I think, which was pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting her to take notes, but she did. So she clearly wanted to learn.
I mean,
I think
clearly. Yeah.
I think the more personal approach definitely was a success. So I think your instincts were very right.
I do think they really do want to learn. It's just the big crowd of people they didn't know that
Right.
is what puts them off from trying.
Yes. And she didn't call me old man once during the tutoring session.
Well,
So
yeah. Yeah, I told her to be respectful, but I don't want her to treat other people like how she treats Kaya. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why it happens.
Kids are very perceptive, to be fair, so
Yeah.
people's slight, still harsher feeling towards Kaya, even if they don't openly display them, kids do tend to pick up on those type of things.
yeah.
But yeah, but I'm glad that they did well, and I'm glad that they actually like are having like an interest in it. So that's good. I'm glad that they behaved for you as well.
Yes. I'll be sure to connect with Melody and see what her curriculum plans are. I know she's just making them play games and things like that, but if she has any things she's aiming for, I'll try to make sure that Florian stays on top of that in addition to the additional things we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Right, then I will leave you to it. Thank you for inviting me to converse with you about this.
Yeah, of course.
There's a waystone over there if you want to use that to travel.
Okay. I most certainly can. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Bye bye.
Right, see you. Bye.
Bedtime.
Yes, I am not in the headspace to do much more discussion.
Yeah, no, bedtime. It's bedtime.
It is very much bedtime. I'm not like